The past few videos I have explained regarding the quadratic equation. I have explained how to factorize a quadratic equation using identity and using some product rule, right? And in this video I am going to explain the same, but a few complicated problems, because once the problem is given in the direct form of quadratic form, we don't have any doubt. We can apply either some product rule or maybe using identity is possible, we can apply. But some problem, it is not given in the form of quadratic. Now we should not think this is not applicable to factorize like that. We have to solve completely the given expression, and then only we have to decide if it is quadratic or not, or it is possible to solve by using identity or some product rule. That is very important. So the given expression, first you have to solve completely what the expression it is arrived finally. Related to that, you can judge whether it is quadratic or not. So before look at the question itself, you should not decide that it is not possible to factorize using identity or by some product rule. That is the wrong assumption. Okay, so now we are going to look forward the problems which is related to some complicated things, how to solve it. Okay, so this is what I have taken for the few examples. Now I am going to explain. Just look at all the four problems, and the first problem, it is given here, x square plus 2x is equal to 24, and this is obviously it is the general form of the quadratic equation. Already we know it, right? So we don't have any confusion about your first problem, because the first problem, just see here, x square plus 2x is equal to 24. Just if you are transposing this value this side, it will change into minus 24 is equal to 0. So this is the exact form of the general form of the, so that is the exact general form of your quadratic equation. So hereafter, what the identity it is possible we can apply, or else the sum product rule is possible we can apply. So we don't have much confusion about the first. Now the second question is 3x square is equal to 5x, and in this problem we have 3x square is equal to 5x. First you have to transpose this value this side. So 3x square minus 5x is equal to 0. And this, it is not actually a general form of quadratic equation, because we have only two terms. There is no common term in this equation. But this also a quadratic equation, right? Because we have the higher degree S2. How to factorize this? No need to apply any identity or some product rule, because to apply some product rule we should have three terms. We need a constant term also, but there is no constant term. Simply you can take the common factor outside, and then we can easily solve this one to get the answer for x. And then your third problem is 6x into 3x minus 7 is equal to 7 into 7 minus 3x. Okay, now so this is what the problem we have to think over, it is quadratic or not a quadratic, because here we don't have any that degree is 2, we have only x term. So after looking into the problem, you should not decide that it is not quadratic. I already told you that you have to completely solve the expression, and finally what the answer you have arrived here, according to that you can judge whether it is quadratic or not a quadratic equation. So to solve, what is the procedure? First we want to remove the bracket. To remove the bracket, in the sense you have to multiply the terms inside. 6x inside with the first term and with the second term, and here 7 multiplied with first term also with your second term. So which means 6 into 3 it is 18, and x into x it is x square, and 6 into 7 42, and we have x, so it is x. And now you multiply this number inside. 7 7s are 49 minus 7 3s are 21x. Okay, and once you have removed the bracket, we have both LHS and RHS. You have to bring everything one side. So we have x square term over this side, or LHS side. So don't touch your LHS, just bring your RHS, transpose your RHS this side. So 18x square minus 42x and plus 49 will change into minus 49, minus 21 plus change into plus 21x is equal to 0. And now we have x square term, and here we have 2x term, which means these two terms are like term. So like terms can be added or subtracted, right? So here look at the sign of the terms. Here one number is plus and another number is negative, which means we want to do the subtraction. So 42 plus 21 minus 42, 21. If you are subtracting these two, you may arrive your answer minus 21x. Why I have leave the sign as minus here? Because the higher term is 42. Yes, 42 is the bigger number. So that sign only you should leave it in the answer. And the last term is minus 49 is equal to 0. So now just you look at your term. Here what we have. Just it's arrived finally. We have solved and arrived in the form of quadratic. The higher degree is 2, which means it is a quadratic equation, right? This is your quadratic equation, okay? So after solving only, we can able to find out whether it is quadratic or not a quadratic. And this is your fourth problem. Just look at the LHS side. We have product of two linear factors, right? X plus 3 into x minus 3. So when you are looking into the problem, don't decide that it is not a quadratic. After solving that LHS side only, you have to decide it is quadratic or not quadratic. So how to solve LHS side? The two linear product, it is in the form of product, right? Which means we want to multiply both the factor. So multiplication in the sense, the first term we have to multiply with the whole, and the second term we have to multiply. Yes, first x I have to multiply, x I have to multiply x minus 3 the whole, and the second term you have to multiply the whole. 3 into x minus 3 is equal to 27. And then I want to remove the bracket. Removing the bracket, I want to multiply the factors inside. So multiply x inside and 3 inside the bracket. X into x, x square minus 3x. And then here 3 into x, 3x plus into minus minus 3 3s are 9 is equal to 27. And here we have minus 3x plus 3x. Actually these two terms are like terms we want to operate, but they are in same term and we have alternate symbols, so we can do cross out here, okay? Simply get cancelled. So the remaining is x square minus 9 is equal to 27. And afterwards, actually we have bring the form of quadratic because they have arrived here, it's power 2, right? And here no need to use sum product rule or identity because easily we can solve this. We can take this 9 next side. X square is equal to 27 plus 9. Yes, 27 plus 9, what is the answer? 29 is 36. So x square is 36. And this power, if we bring the next side, it will change into square root. X is equal to plus or minus root 36. And root 36, the answer is 6. So we have arrived the answer x is 6 and another answer x is equal to minus 6. Okay, so these kind of problems, first you have to look at the question whether it is possible to bring the form of quadratic or not. Then only we can able to find out using identity or sum product rule to get the factors of x. And this is your next model. Actually this is also a quadratic equation because LHS side the term it contains the higher power is 2, but it has a square root, okay? Sometimes the problem it is given one side square root and another side some other term. How to solve? You have to remove the square root. That is very important, okay? So if you are removing the square root, now it is easy to solve further. So to removing the square root, what is the procedure? Just squaring on both sides. That is a very simple one you have to do for this one here. Just squaring on both sides. So squaring on both sides in the sense, the square root and square get cancelled because twice the factor we can take out from the root. So this can be removed and 2x minus 1 the whole square. So this can be removed here. It's simply it is 3x square minus 2. This side we have 2x minus 1 the whole square. And what the mistake, common mistake the students they are doing now, they are taking square directly for the first term and the second term. That is the wrong way. You should not do like that. For the algebraic binomial terms, you have to expand it by the identity. And inside we have minus symbol. So this can be expanded by a minus b the whole square identity, that is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So by this identity you have to expand this one. In the place of A you have 2x, in the place of B you have 1, and you can expand it by this. So 2x the whole square plus 1 square minus 2x into 1. Okay, so by the identity you have to expand this. And now 3x square minus 2, and 2 you have to give for the coefficient as well as the variable. 2 2s are 4, 4x square, 1 square is 1, and minus 2 2s are 4x. And you have to bring everything one side. Just transpose this side. This will become 0, and 4x square plus 1 minus 4x minus 3x square and plus 2. And we have 2x square term. So 4 minus 3, which is 1. So x square, and we have only one x term, that is minus 4x, and 1 plus 2, it is 3. That is equal to 0. So now we have arrived the quadratic form, right? So the problem, it may be given in any form, and whether it is quadratic or not, after solve the given expression completely only we can able to decide whether it is quadratic or not. So just look into the problem, don't judge the problem, it is not quadratic or anything else, okay? And two more examples I have given here. See that x minus 1 by x plus 1 is equal to 3x minus 7 divided by 2x minus 5. So this is actually, we don't have the higher power 2, but it is actually a quadratic one. You have to solve this. How to solve? Just do the cross multiplication, which means x minus 1 into 2x minus 5 is equal to 3x minus 7 into x plus 1. Yes. Then you have to do the algebraic product. Then transpose everything one side and group the like terms. You may arrive your quadratic form. And here also LHS side we have two algebraic terms, right? And both the terms it is in the form of rational. In between we have plus symbol. So for this kind of problem you have to take LCM first. For the shortcut method, how to take LCM? Just to do the cross multiply and denominator multiplication. So 5 into x plus 1 plus 6 into 2x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 is that. So you have to solve the given expression like this, and afterwards you have to take this to the next side and multiply everything inside and transpose everything another side. You may arrive your quadratic form. So this is the procedure. The given problem you have to solve first, and then whether you are arriving the quadratic form or not, after that you may decide and you have to apply some product rule or identity to further solving. Okay, thank you children.
Hi students, actually in this video I have explained only that the given equation, how to bring it in the form of quadratic. Further, if you want to know how to solve the problem, how to apply some product rule, or how to apply identity to solve and get the factor for x, already I did many videos regarding that. Just go to the description box and kindly make use of the given link. You may learn that previous things, everything.